Bharat decided, I will bring back brother Ram and make him the king. He then went to Kaushalya and sobbing bitterly. Hello and welcome to my channel. I am reading book Ramayana and today I am reading part 9. Bharat met Ram. So let's continue reading. Bharat fell at Kaushalya's feet and said, Mother, I am the sinner. I have been the cause of my father's death and my brother's exile to the forest. Will you ever forgive me and my own mother? Kaushalya consoled him that none can change the course of destiny. She knew of his pure mind. Bharat met the ministers. He offered his salutations to Sheikh Vashisht. On seeing Bharat, Vashisht made arrangements for the funeral of Dashrath. With a heavy heart, Bharat performed all the rites a son ought to do. Shatrughan wanted to punish Manthara for her evil thoughts and for provoking Kaikeyi. But Bharat did not want to subject an old woman to cruel treatment and so she was pardoned. Bharat lost interest in everything. For hours he sat alone and in shame and anger thought about his father's death and about brother Ram. He refused to be crowned as the king. In Raghu dynasty has witnessed a younger son becoming the king. I have decided to bring back brother Ram. I will go to the forest in his place. So, next day, Bharat left Ayodhya with a large army. The people of Ayodhya followed him. The queens, including Kaikeyi, went with them. But that time, Kaikeyi realized that she had committed a great mistake. She was very repentant and wanted to plead with Ram to forgive her. When this group of soldiers and people reached the area where Goha lived, he at first thought that Bharat had brought his army to kill Ram and retain the kingdom even after the period of 14 years. So he asked Bharat, why would you brought such a huge army? If you plan to attack Ram, you will have to defeat me first. Bharat was extremely hurt by this suspicion, but he explained to Guha that he would take Ram back to Ayodhya and crown him the king. Guha was very happy to hear this, so he helped Bharat, his army, and his retinue to cross the Ganga. As Bharat and his army approached Chitrakoot, Lakshman saw them coming. He recognized the flag fluttering atop Bharat's chariot and at once informed Ram about this. Brother, take up your bow. Bharat is coming here with a big army to kill you. His mother banished you to the forest. We will not hesitate to kill him, he said angrily. Ram listened to Lakshman calmly and said, Lakshman, you have misunderstood Bharat. He also has a lot of love towards him. He probably has come here to ask me to return to Ayodhya. Don't talk hastily and don't talk ill of Bharat. Lakshman never disobeyed his brother, so he kept quiet. As soon as Bharat saw Ram, he ran towards him and fell at his feet. Shatrughan also offered his salutations to Ram. Ram embraced his brothers and was concerned to see agony on their faces. So he asked Bharat, how is father? Have you taken over the affairs of kingdom? Bharat could not himself any longer and sobbing, he said, our father died, heartbroken. He could not bear the grief of your exile. On hearing this news, tears welled up Ram's eyes. Bharat, how unfortunate I am. I could not look after my father at his deathbed. Neither did I have the opportunity to perform my father's last rite. Sita and Lakshman were also shocked to hear about King Dashrath. death. Bharat, who had come dressed in the clothes of hermit, told his brother, "Brother, please return to Ayodhya and rule over it. Instead of you, I will stay back in the forest." Ram was deeply moved by Bharat's love for him, but he said in a firm voice, "No, Bharat, I am here to fulfill my father's promise. You should also respect his wishes. We should not disobey our father. I will rule over Ayodhya only after completing my exile in the forest." Bharat tried his level best to make Ram change his mind. The Sheikh also tried to influence Ram, but in vain. Ram's only answer was, "It is my duty to carry out the wishes of my parents." Bharat made one more attempt to persuade Ram. "I do not have the capability to rule over the kingdom. Come back to Ayodhya, at least for my sake." Ram smiled gently at this and said, "Bharat, you are very intelligent and capable person. You have the expert knowledge of your ministers with you. And the responsibility of ruling over Ayodhya is yours. Go back and rule over it well." With no other options, Bharat said, "Brother, I will rule over Ayodhya on your behalf. So please give me your sandals. I will place them on the throne." Ram agreed to this. Speaking again, Bharat swore, "I hereby take an oath that I shall await your return, and for this period of 14 years I shall not wear any royal clothes, and I shall subsist only of fruits and tubers. If you do not return on the appointed day, I will jump into the fire and end my life." Such was the love between the two brothers. Ram hugged his brother and advised him, "Please treat our mother, Kaikeyi, well. Be happy, be kind to others." Feeling sad that Ram was not returning to Ayodhya, all the people left Chitrakoot silently. Bharat placed his brother's sandal over his head and carried them to Ayodhya. He did not like to live in Ayodhya without Ram, so he chose a small village called Nandigram near Ayodhya. He placed the padukas, the sandals, in the throne and coronated them. "I am merely a servant of my brother," he announced. "These padukas are the true masters," he said. He showed due respect to these padukas and, remembering Ram at each and every step, ruled over Ayodhya. People felt safe and happy under him. Sri Ram wanted to go away from Chitrakoot as the place reminded him of Bharat and his mothers. So he decided to leave the area and move on. The three of them wandered through dense forest, leading a peaceful, contented life. So, this was it for today. I'll be back. Till then, keep smiling.